And hello all newcomers, and welcome back my fellow Aeternians. As always, it's me, Emperor AP. We don't have a ton of time today, but I figured it was important for us to do a Micronation information session. Today's video is all about trying to answer questions that people have about our Micronation, about what we're up to, and I just want to be able to get some questions answered and get you guys a little bit more comfortable with some of the information we've been doing. We have a lot of updates since the channel began like 3 years ago. We've had a lot of changes and progressions, so I'm trying to get through some new information for people who are new, who don't fully know everything that we're up to, and then as well for the people who have been here a while, trying to get some updates through and to have some things answered for you guys as well. So please definitely hit me up with some stuff. Let me know what you guys are thinking about, because I am excited for the direction that the channel's going. For a long time, most of what we've been doing has been strictly based around information. We trying to educate people on kind of what micronationalism is, go about it, and what the purpose of all of this is, and just kind of my interpretation of this community as I've developed in it. Olav says, greetings, Olav's Retro Film says, hi AP, how's your Friday? My Friday is going well. We are actually doing a little bit of running around today, so I didn't have too much time to post too much, but the two big things I wanted to do today, I wanted to post one live stream for you guys to hang out with us a little bit, get some of your questions answered, and then as well, I am going to be throwing out in just a few minutes a speech that I gave when we first purchased our land. The same day that we purchased our land, we went out and did a small amount of work, and I made a speech. I had never posted that speech yet, and so today I am posting that speech. As well, Jason, did you sneeze?
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
The viewers on my live stream said bless you.
Appreciate you.
They said, Jason said appreciate you. They got you. So yeah, thank you guys for being so kind and for checking in with me and for helping Jason out with the sneeze. Oh no, you're good. Do I need to move so you guys have stuff? Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, so that's what we're up to today. Just trying to give you guys an update. Again, I want to post that speech that I did. I did a big speech when we first purchased the land, and so now I am trying my best to get that out for you guys, since we're going to be putting out pretty quickly an edited video about the land. We've been working on it for a month. We've been doing things kind of in segmented parts, and so now I want to unveil that. But since that's going to take me a little bit of time, I want to have that speech out. So again, back to questions. Retro Film said, you're welcome, bro. Gorth says, hey, AP. Hey, Gorth, how are you? Again, I've been seeing some of the nice TikTok videos you've been posting, Gorth. It's good to see you continuing to grind on that. I've watched your content develop as well over the period of, I guess, the last few months. And so it's been cool. Their editing style is really cool if you guys haven't checked that out. But that all being the case, like I was saying, a lot of our content for the Empire of Aeternia YouTube channel has always been based around information, education. We do a lot of live streams like this where we talk about stuff and we try to educate you all on what's been happening. But since we purchased our land, we are now trying to get into this thing that I've been wanting to do for so long, which is actually videos based around physical progress that we're doing. We've had some kind of transitionary period in that, especially when we started making things on Etsy and we were able to post some videos about that, and when we were able to post videos like, for example, our metals refining videos, where we talk about the metals refining industry that we have, where we talk about David being our blacksmith and coming in and helping us with that. That has been the first kind of initial stepping stones into the big types of content that I would really like to do, but they're super labor intensive as far as editing. I have to spend a good amount of my time, aside from running around and running the Micronation both in person and online, I have to separate all that out and then still carve out time to try and edit for as high a quality as I can some of these videos. We've had even animated videos in the past, which are pretty editing intensive. So as we move more into those edited videos, I want to figure out great ways to continue these live streams and continue the thing that a lot of people came to the channel for, which was just micronational information. They're saying, AP, I want stuff based around what I can do for my nation. Your nation's cool, whatever, but I'm really interested in getting the whole community experience and learning about what it is that we can do to make our nation better. So I want to still provide that for people, but I also want to delve deeper and deeper into Eternia and what we're doing and show you guys that progress as we go so you can learn from our mistakes and also see how a micronation grows over time. Um, so that's really a big kind of shift in direction for the channel and in a lot of the efforts that I'm putting in. So we're going to continue to do these live streams, of course, to try and get that monetization. But in the meantime, as we're trying to do this more editing, as we're trying to build on the land, you're going to see more and more of that content kind of every once in a while, a new edited video come out and a few live streams here and there, another one. I want to get that together, and I want to be able to help you guys with questions. Questions for Aeternia, questions about anything and everything. Retro films and history, we have been talking a little bit because they may be making some stuff for our Etsy, which is super exciting. We've always wanted to have people, aside from direct Aeternians, people that are here local to us in person, making things and putting them out for the Etsy, and we've never been able to do that. So far, it's just been me and Tiffany primarily making the things that we do, because everything on that Etsy is handmade by us. Some of the pieces we may buy and assemble, but it's all unique. It's all, art and things that we have created personally. You can't find them other places. So that being the case, and we're not like just purchasing from some company and then reselling it to you. That being the case, there's now somebody, retro films and history, who is actually wanting to help us to create flags potentially. So we're going to be talking a little bit about that, some little small scale flags. But that being the case, Retro said, I don't really have any questions. I asked most of them over a Discord DM, but I guess I can think of some more. Thank you very much. That's important to us because I hit you guys up in the Discord and I said, hey, talking about our live streams, talking about what we do here on the channel, since we're moving toward this more edited format, do you guys want us to still do the live streams on YouTube? Do you think Twitch is a better format? Some people have said, hey, Twitch, you need to go on Twitch. So I'm wanting to learn more about what your experience of our channel is and what you want to see from it as we continue to grow. Gorth says, I admire Aeternia and its work. Thank you very much. We admire you, Gorth, and I'm excited to learn more about what your nation's interests are and what its hopes for the future are as you grow and develop. Retro said, so what are the benefits and fees you mentioned about owning an Aeternian company? That's a great question. So one of the things that Retro Films and I were talking about is this idea that I've been kind of toying with for years now, just in, how Aeternia needs to scale and grow. Eventually, and this is something I want to make a whole nother video about, as in almost every live stream I say, but I want to make another dedicated video to this topic that I'm going to jump in for like half a second on. But basically, eventually, as Aeternia wants to have private businesses, as we want people to be able to find their own economic success as citizens of Aeternia, we really want people to be able to start their own businesses and find success in that. So our model of allowing that is, of course, we have businesses that we own and run that people can piggyback off of. Like, for example, anybody without having a business license or doing anything like that can make and sell things on our Etsy. That's something that if you're a citizen or even somebody from another country, if we set up the right contracts, if we got the right deals going, and we could ensure quality for our customers, that you could make and sell things on our Etsy just by themselves, just posting it and us advertising that product and us getting a percentage fee from the profit that is made in those sales. But Retro Films asked the other day, or actually earlier today, hey, what about if I wanted to start an Aeternian company specifically? What if I wanted to do a whole thing that's, its own thing, it's a private company in Aeternia? What does that even look like? What does that even mean? Is that possible? And yes, absolutely. We want people to have private companies. If you're wanting to go that route, the best benefit that we can offer you as a citizen and as somebody who we want to see grow and succeed in our community is to be able to promote you and to be able to show a certain amount of belief in you and your business. So we of course want to be able to establish a consistent and beneficial reputation for that business, and we want to be able to put our name behind businesses that we really believe in. So those Aeternian businesses, those ones that are actually run by citizens specifically inside of Aeternia, and ones that we feel have reached a certain level of success and have proven themselves over time, have a good track record, we want to actually be able to create business licenses for those businesses. So the way that that would work is, if you were to say, okay, I've done a little bit in the Etsy, now I want to officially start my own business. That's what you would do, is we would say you have a great track record, we've made some sales together, we've made some profit together, let's go ahead and get you set up with a business license. So the business license and the benefit of that would be that you are officially an Aeternian brand. You would have, of course, your own private business. You could sell in Aeternia and outside of Aeternia, but the licensing and the fees that would be associated with that would be set up to where you are allowed and encouraged to have Aeternian specific promotion. So on our YouTube channel, whenever we're making videos, whenever we're doing live streams, whenever we are trying to grow and expand things, you are a business that we are actively promoting. We're saying, hey, go and check out, Aeternian Textile Company. Hey, go and check out this and that and the other. They are a great company. Here's some of their products. They're Aeternian owned. Whenever you purchase something from them, not only are you helping the Aeternian community grow, but that also directly benefits Aeternia itself as a government because they're connected through this business license. That being the case, you get that direct, Aeternian promotion. You get our seal of approval, our stamp, you get regular promotion from us. And in addition, you get to sort of the inner circle of what we are going to be growing on economically next. So a lot of the plans, a lot of the phases for rely on our land and rely on trade and distribution networks with other nations that are nearby us. So when we feel excited about your products and we are starting to advertise that and say, look, this is an Aeternian official, stamped, sealed thing that we put our faith behind, we really want to go from that to being able to start to tell other micronations about it. Hey, this is a great company. These are great products. You should check them out. If it's beneficial for you to purchase these kind of things, if that's what you're looking into, do it with this company. They help us. They can certainly help you. So that being the case, we will be using that influence that we have not only to advertise to our online community, to you all, but also to these other micronations and to try to set up contracts and agreements for that business to be integrated and work with these other countries. And in addition, we want that to become a part of a larger attempt that we have to bring people into local commerce on our land. So whether that's something equivalent to like a little farmer's market where we're actively trying to sell things not only over the internet in ways that we've done previously, but also in person, having events, having little parties and get-togethers that we throw that host different vendors, such as Aeternian businesses, we would be able to have that as an already understood part of that setup. So you're getting the Aeternian advertising on the internet. You're getting our connection to our trade network with other micronations and trying to get established contracts, which is really important for having a consistent business, because if you're making a few online sales a month or whatever, that's helpful. But at the point where you can say, hey, I know I'm guaranteed a contract with X, Y, and Z business or X, Y, and Z nation that is going to say they need this many of my products every month, and I have a year-long contract that I'm going to get paid this month to deliver this bulk amount of product to them every month for a year. That is a whole game changer. That allows for that business to be able to take that money that they're getting upfront, invest it in, of course, making the products that they're delivering to fulfill that contract, but also to be able to invest in their growth and that expansion of that business. That expansion of that business helps us. As it one shows that the businesses that we have in our business license program and as Aeternian businesses are good, and secondly, it allows us to continue to grow that and start to provide more opportunities for other businesses that would like to fall into the fold of that and become a part of it. So that would be the idea. Having that online and promotion connected to our trade network, but as well being able to connect long term with the different events that we're going to have on our land. So that would be the big idea. As well, let me go ahead and move. If you guys are about to hop in the pool.
Sorry, we didn't want to mess up your video.
No, you're good. I didn't realize you guys were out here. I wouldn't have started.
No, you're good. You're good.
Have fun, guys.
Have
Thank you.
fun.
People are hopping in the pool, and I don't want to interrupt the pool time, so we're going in here. Ta-da! Fun in the sun. Okay, so I hope that helps to explain some of the basic aspects of the benefits that you would get going from just being somebody who's selling and working with Aeternia and in our imperial market to actually being a tried and true Aeternian business, an officially licensed Aeternian business. Because it's a huge step up. It's an entirely different thing as far as the marketing is concerned, and it's an entirely different thing as far as the level of trust and opportunity is concerned. And so we really hope to highlight that. And I hope that's valuable for people. I hope that's worthwhile, because that's ultimately what we're trying to show benefit for. As well, Yara says, hello from Yara. It's great to see you, Yara. I hope you're doing well. Gore says, I don't use Twitch. Interesting. So I have heard that some people use Twitch, some people don't. And I'm really trying to understand, I guess, what the benefits and downfalls of having Aeternia on Twitch is. Because I know, I'm trying to figure out if I like it with the light on or not. I guess I do. Okay. Trying to figure out what the benefits and detriments of having Aeternia on Twitch are. Hey, bro. Are you all ready? Okay, cool deal. No, you're good. Francisco says, our country has several corporations that invest in other undeveloped micronations, and then they give us money back. Hey, very cool. Congratulations. Tell me a little bit more about your model at some point, and let me know how that has worked out for you. I would love to learn more and be able to use that to apply to Aeternia. That's really cool. Also, we have 8 viewers right now. We jumped up really hard. We had like 4 initially. Now we're jumping up to 8. If you guys like the video, it does help a lot. Habibi says, yo, hey, what's going on? How are you? It's good to see you. Mike Play says, hello, AP. Hey, I believe you're Aeternia, correct? It's good to see you, Aeternia. Retro says, would you make any labor laws if Aeternian companies had employees and whatnot? So they would follow the labor laws of the United States. We would not need to set specific labor laws. We would just attach the requirement that all Aeternian businesses follow and are accustomed to United States business practices, or the business practices of wherever their business is ultimately registered in the long term. You know, if you start making large amounts of sales, eventually, along with being an Aeternian business and having the benefits that come with that, you will probably have to just personally associate either as a sole proprietorship, which really doesn't take much paperwork or anything like that, or an LLC, something like that, and actually register your business with the state or government that your Micronation that you're a part of, and that would require you to follow those labor laws associated. So we would just have you follow those labor laws that are connected to the nation that you're a part of, macronationally. That's a great question. Stuff like minimum wage and hours. Absolutely. Eventually, the long-term plan would be to have better labor laws than the macronational community that we are a part of, and to be able to offer benefits for our citizens and for the businesses that they would be associated with than is found in the United States and in other local macronations. But for now, we don't have the scale and the money to be able to do that. So we would just attach to the local macronational laws. Aristoria says, am I cool? I think you're cool, Aristoria. I think you're pretty dang cool. And I think continuing to pursue micronationalism and your own dreams is something that's really important. So yes, you are cool, and I believe in you, Aristoria. Beliga says hi. Hello, Beliga. It's good to see you. Gorse says hello, Beliga. Olav says greetings again, Emperor AP. Hey, did you jump back in? It's good to see you. Beliga says hi. Olav says we were inactive. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, but I'm glad you're back. Tiffany's jumping in as well. In a minute, we are going to have to head out. We are going to get some stuff and run a few errands, but Hopefully this afternoon. I don't know what everybody's time zone is. I think I made a decent time right now because a lot of people in Europe can still kind of make it if it's like late afternoon or early evening for them. But it is about the middle of the day for us, so we'll probably have to come back a little later to continue talking. And I might do another live stream at that point. As well, I'm gonna try and drop that edited video, not that edited video, that speech. If you guys want to see a speech that I did the first day that we got on the land, please check that out. I'm gonna be dropping it a little bit later, and I'll post a link in our Discord if you're not a part of our Discord, and I will post it here on YouTube as well. Francisco says, it's one of the main reasons why my country is rich. For example, the government of Vlissenia Republic wanted to build a road from their capital to our border. We gave them labor force and money, and boom. That's just one example. We had around 50 projects. Congratulations. That's cool. I would like to learn more at some point. Olav says, we're planning a 50.5 meter tower. Wow, that's pretty tall. New batter tower. I imagine you're saying radar, but that's really cool. Cyrus the Great, join our Discord server, says, I gotta ask, what the hell is the end goal with this? The end goal with what exactly? If you're asking about the end goal with our micronation, that's a great question. The end goal with our micronation is to pursue it as far as we can. Ultimately, the Empire of Aeternia has always been something that's about survival for me. And I think that's unique for Aeternia over other micronations, or at least other micronations that I've seen. Aeternia really is about economic survival for myself, my family, and our community. I have been appalled and really disheartened by the opportunities that I've seen in the United States. Obviously, there are certain benefits, like, for example, I was able to go to school because of the benefits that I received from the United States. But at the same time, both of my parents struggled my entire life to be able to make ends meet, even having, university degrees. And that's something that I feel is really, really disheartening, something that I don't want to have myself or my kids or their kids, so on and so forth, have to go through. I feel like communities should be able to support each other and feel a base level of stability for the amount of effort that they put in, and that even though we live in a capitalist society, even though the market changes, we should be able to have a base level of support and comfort for everybody in a society, regardless of their skills, regardless of their ability, regardless of how much they can actually maintain and pull in financially. So that is a big, big staple of Aeternia, and that's what we're pushing for, to create a community that is stable, that is prosperous, and that allows for a comfortable safety net for the people who exist within it. And we are continuing to push every day to reach that. Right now, a big part of that is having our land purchase and actually developing a home that we can live in that does not cost us anything. I have, for my entire life and for my family's life, had to pay rent to somebody. We have never owned land ourselves. So now having this piece of land that we own, we can build a home that nobody can take from us, that is purely 100% ours. We're not paying a mortgage on it. It is ours outright. And as long as we don't sell it, and as long as we provide benefits to other people and ask them to come live, that should help us. As far as our business licenses, if that's what you're asking, what the long-term benefit of that is, it's to help grow our economy and to help make a stable system for people to enter and expand their own private businesses in, while still keeping to Aeternian ideals, traditions, and ultimately helping Aeternia to grow. Francisco says it's 9 p.m. for me. Retro says you're on CST, so you're only an hour behind me. Hey, perfect. So that means that if we stream tonight, you might be able to join in. Gorth says, that's okay, bye AP, long live Aeternia, Gorth, and others. Absolutely. Aeternia forever, everybody, and I will see you soon. Aristoria says, Aristoria is planning on making a bridge. Very cool. Olav says, Olav National Monument is the main tallest structure of our nation. Very cool. Gorth says, Baliga says, bye, Gorth. Everybody's saying bye. Francisco says, also, thank you guys for the 6 likes. If we could get it up to that 9 and 9, it would mean a lot. Francisco says we have 3 main corporations: Roads of Yara, Waterworks, Republic of Yara, and Yara Housing. Awesome. Retro Films and History says, my parents are born 2-generation Italian Austrian immigrants, so I was taught to work hard and make money anytime you can. Absolutely, and that's super crucial. Olaf says, good for you. Aristoria says, what would you recommend? Olaf says, Olaf Monuments this tall. And then y'all are talking about different projects. Ooh. Francisco says one of our most expensive projects was Project Kislov. It was a project to reconstruct an old bridge. $5,000 we spent on that, and we also had to pay workers $1,000 more. But we got $12,000 in return. That's awesome. Congratulations, you guys. It sounds like you have some pretty exciting business ventures set up, and I'm excited to see that. Also, Baliga says we bought our website. That's awesome. It sounds like you guys are making solid economic money moves. I'm excited to see that. And I can't wait to discuss more. I hope that even though this was short, we've had like 25 minutes on the stream. I still hope that this was able to provide a little bit more insight into my mind for Aeternia right now, and also some things that we can help to think of and grow for the future of Aeternia. I feel like I need to learn more from the community about what you all want and what you're interested in, both as citizens and as other micronationalists, and I feel like I'm starting to pick that up. So thank you all so much. I'm excited to have people rewatch this and talk more about their ideas, and leave me some stuff in the comments so that I can go back and check it and learn more about what you guys are up to. But until then, I will see you soon. Aeternia forever, and peace, guys. Bye.